Hello, and welcome back to TerraChunks. It's WebbyDiggers here, and today I'm going to give you an update on what I've been doing, and it's not been the zoo. So I've taken a rest from my zoo, if you've seen my previous videos, and I'm going to be doing something totally different. And currently that has a lot to do with these guys behind me. So I've been breeding up horses, and with the grand plan of joining all of the bases on TerraChunks together. So all the guys that play on TerraChunks are now going to be joined by paths. So I've been working on that and also improving waterways between the bases as well. And the reason being is we're going to do some racing. I haven't done the races yet, but I've got plans for where they're going to be. I'm going to throw up on the screen now a map of TerraChunks seed, and you can see all the paths that I'm going to highlight. From the east to the west and down through Spawn and over to Inky's and Sam's base. I'll give you a tour of them via horse. So I'll do that shortly and probably time lapse it with stops at interesting points and views throughout the ride. So we find ourselves on the beach. I'll mark that again on the map so that you can see where we are. In regards to everything. A long way out to sea, that direction is actually what we call the ring, which is a couple of guys grouped together, and they built a really big ring. Again, I can put a brief flyby. So this is a flyover of the ring. As you can see, they're in the middle of terraforming it. But you can just see the scale of this and why we refer to it as the ring. The whole section there drained, and these are all numbered, so I'm assuming that they've got like a test build world and know what's going in each section. As you can see, it's a really good looking design, and I'll be interested to see when it's finished. Without further ado, let's time-lapse the ride into the others' bases, through the tunnels and paths that I've made, and to showcase what I've been busy doing. So this was not a open tunnel. This was actually a small river that ended about there, but there was a tunnel there, just as never this wide. I'm going to have to adjust the roof there. But this just sort of ended here, and it was a ravine which does actually connect through. There was no dirt in it. It was just a stone ravine. As you can see, it gives us quite a nice view of the ravine there. But this comes up into sort of a small valley, Birch Valley, surrounded by hills. And there was no connection to this ravine from here, so this is a man-made tunnel and just goes through and connects with another large cave. Again, this was not a natural connection, but this is a large cave here, and this was actually a very small cave that came down here and into this cave, so it did connect, but it was never as large as this. So I actually cleared out a large area here just to give like a grand opening to the route through, and I've dropped down lots of trees to give this path along the coast here. And as we pull up over this bridge, we should come into view and see cool trailers. Fantastic build, lots of copper, very pretty build. I'll do a tour of it one day when I can get online with the call. So yeah, that's his base there. We'll take a look at in the captions if you want to see it, but we've got a time-lapse build of this bridge that Cool and I made. And that's the path up to Cool Trailer's space. Not quite attached yet, but I'm leaving him to do that because he might want to do something special with it. He's actually been off the server for a week or so. So riding through the tunnel, we can see the first view of the castle build. It's getting dark, so I might do a quick pit stop. Actually, in the river there, you can see a buoy, and these are actually signposted with directions for the boat race. So I've been busy putting in buoys and improving the waterways, but I can show that in another video. But if we ride through here, it might be a good opportunity to sleep.
A few moments later.
And let's continue the route. So Spruce Build is over there, Creeper is there, and the castle is up there. My son Joseph's joined the server now, and he built a small logging cabin. And this is the original secondary path that I put in place, and this actually inspired me to do all of these builds. So as we ride out to the bay here, this was just supposed to be like a dock area, so I could build a dock here, maybe have a boat, and I thought maybe I can connect over to you know, some of the other bases. But then in a conversation with one of the TerraChunkers, it was like, oh, well, maybe I should connect up to your base. So that's what I did. I think it was a surprise to most people on the server, but it did spark a lot of interest that we were connecting all the bases up. So it has been quite cool. Yeah, this is a diagonal bridge. They're quite hard to build, but I think it looks alright. It's quite a nice looking bridge, that one. And this is the crossroads coming up. So one direction, in fact I need this sign here, one direction goes to Spawn and one direction goes to JB, Derpies, Babbles, and the General as well, who's over there. And the other one goes to Spawn, Inky, Sam's, there's Tim's base as well. And I think Winter is now building over there as well, so that will be interesting. But this is actually so this is a stable by Jay. I think it's quite, you can see, well built. Lots of detailing. Looks very nice. And this is just some of the horses that we bred up. So if you hadn't gathered, I went 50-50 with Jay, saying that if he built the stable, he could have half the profits. So he built out this rather nice stable compared to my janky one on the side of this build. So this build is actually an inn/tavern, and it came from another survival world /server that I did a while back with my son. So, but I thought it looked really nice and appropriate in here. It's a tavern, like with you know, somewhere to eat and rest and a couple of beds. So the idea is that they can stop here if they wanted. So yeah, this is the crossroads, and these are what some of the signposts are like anyway. But so this is indicating Jay's, Derpies, and Babbles, and I actually do part of that with Jay. In fact, I'll ride out there and then we'll reset to this place. But I can add in Jay's footage that we recorded with him. So this just goes out through another village. We've got the general's base over in the distance there. I've told him he can join up. This is a rather janky spruce bridge I put in just to get across this rather large canyon. And got another server guy, Dill, said he's actually going to try and improve this area, which will be great. So then we come across another diagonal bridge, and you can see another marker there for the boat race. Going across here into this village. So this is an area that Jay's taken over and improved. He's got this worn sides to the paths, and he's got Jay's indicated there. Webby's that way, and Babble's down this path here. Now Babble is a very long way out, and she's taken to building this path on her own all the way out to her base, which is, I haven't got an exact count of blocks, but I can throw up a quick map to just give you the scale of this path that she's putting in. So continuing down Jay's path, you can see it's all worn. And in fact, this is where the video of Jay's starts. So I might just snip in Jay's video, because he actually takes me down and describes the route.
Welcome, TerraChunks. We have a wall to protect us from zombies. It is the middle of the night, and we are on horses. Not very good.
We're adventuring out to Babble's settlement, but unfortunately the road stopped halfway. So we're going to head back and have a look at everything on the route. This JB and I on our speedy horses. Right, so let's, without further ado, let's head off.
Yeah, let me get rid of this because I don't want to keep this here. There we go. There we go. Right, let's get it going. You take the lead, sir.
Yeah. So yeah, Babble's joining the paths, and she's, oh god, I'm heading toward the light, but I've made, well there it is, there's the path. So Babble's joining the Path Club, which is joining up all of the bases on the server. JB and I have done the closer ones, but Babble's joining herself into the mix, and now we're just chilling out, checking out her path. And we probably can go and have a look at Jay's work, because he's done a lot on this.
Yeah.
The only thing we've noticed about Babble's path is that there's not a lot of headroom.
Yeah, Babble, you got to trim down these trees a bit.
Yeah.
Get some wood.
Yeah. I think
There we go.
I'm just impressed she's gone that far, actually, because it's a bloody long way.
Yeah, she has done an amazing job so far.
Yeah.
The path is really natural as well, which is like, it looks
Yeah,
really good.
I chopped a lot back, and that was just for trying to stop the mobs spawning so much, but I probably just didn't like it as well. She's lit this really well as well.
Yeah.
That takes a lot of time to do all that, but yeah, it's cool, and it goes through a lot of biomes. Oh.
I need to look up my NRB dubs and start raiding my horse really well.
Yeah, get some practicing. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
there
stuck.
We go.
Stuck on a tree.
Yeah, it seems to happen quite a bit.
Yeah.
This bit's quite cool.
Oh
You
yeah,
wanna go ahead with this?
this is very cool. She's done up the side of the mountain, winding path. That's nice views there.
Yeah,
nice
good view of the ocean.
Yeah, nice winding path. Like that a lot.
I really wish they did something with the birch forests. Like they need some revamp, in my opinion. And even the spruce.
No, I think would be cool is they just put some like random large builds, like that they created in the middle of nowhere. So you had points of reference to like adventure out to and visit.
Mm-hmm.
Like they've got like the stronghold, but something on the surface. Like something big, like the
like the Woodland Mansion.
Yeah, like the Woodland Mansion or the pyramids, like more like that. Just put more things out for you to go and visit.
That
and
would
find.
be good, but I wouldn't like it frequently. Like maybe like every once in a while it would appear.
Oh, like the Woodland. What you mean all the time? You mean just something?
Yeah, like something like as rare as the Woodland Mansion, kind of like that.
Yeah.
So there's more structures, but
it
doesn't appear too often.
Yeah, totally. Well, that's cool. I didn't see that on the way because we went over the top of it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did we?
Is this the beach?
Yeah, we have.
We have been. Yeah, we definitely come this way.
Yeah.
It's only one path.
Ah, yeah. I really like this bit. It's really good. Really good building spot.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Put something here.
Yeah.
That's the thing now. As we spread it out with paths, we might think, oh yeah, that'd be a cool place to build, and it's on the path.
Yeah.
I think this really helps improve the server's appeal.
Yeah. Life.
Oh look,
Adds
I
life
can
to
see
the
my
world.
I can see my schematic in the distance.
You might want to turn it off.
Yeah, I will. It doesn't matter for now, but
Okay, okay.
we'll go and visit that. I will turn it off when we go and visit it.
Right.
But yeah, you got the old ice spikes, so plenty of biomes you go through. That's good that nobody's like tried to pull all that down yet, isn't it? Look, that's really pretty.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wonder how they formed.
Yeah. That's weird.
Minecraft.
Oh look, some donkeys.
Knowledge.
I'd say a lot of horses here. I need another donkey actually for my zoo.
Wow. The sun is setting. I mean, it's rising.
Oh, and there's the village. So this is back on the main path, as it were. Well, I say main path. It's still called Babble's the main path, but these are the paths that we built originally to try and join the other base. Yeah, doing both sides.
Jerry Derpy.
How's your path to Derpy's going? Have you started it yet?
We have planned
Oh,
it out.
bridge. You said a bridge, didn't you?
We are building a huge bridge.
Yeah.
And I mean a huge bridge. Well, this is my path.
Just talk us through it. Talk us through it. Yeah.
Right. So this kind of part of the path is meant to be very, very like the others, but I've kind of added a lot of detail to it. A bit of spruce here and there, and a bit like these bits right here is like there's been a lot of movement at the side, so a lot of dirt.
Yeah.
Is kind of put there. Eventually, we do come to the end of the footpath and come into the stony path. This is where it enters my base, and it becomes very, very kingdom looking, very rich with stones, you know, different type of chiseled stones in the sides, fences, lanterns to really light up the path.
Yeah.
And we go up here, got this bridge over this cave right here, and it comes up all the way up here to this opening.
Yeah. Oh, lost you. Yeah.
Comes up into this opening into the valley.
Yeah.
So it's really nice path, like this really design in the bottom of the path, really like all the textures on the side.
Yeah,
That's
it's cool.
basically what I worked on yesterday for a good portion of my day.
Yep.
And then the end of the path as of now, down to here.
Yeah.
Eventually I will have lots of like cropland in this valley here. So like windmills, wheat, carrots, potatoes, flowers for days. This is what this whole area here is going to turn into, which hopefully in the future you'll come back and you'll see all that.
Yep. Well, I hope you enjoyed that tour by JB. I've actually got a tour of his base as well, so I might make a video of that shortly and put that out. But as you can see on the mini map there, this is what we mean by the crossroads. It's like a triangle where you can go all different directions. And I think Dills has also said he might be building something here, and I see some shulker blocks there, so I'm assuming somebody's building something. But this is another signpost. Takes to spawn. Just gives you the general direction of things. And these flags are actually part of the race as well, the boat race. So the idea is that they can follow the river to a certain point with gates, and then they get extra points if they come and collect things from the posted positions. So it will actually slow them down but give them more points, so it gives other people sort of a chance to catch up, etc. So continue down this path to spawn. Again, you can see the markers all along the river. This is a never brick bridge, so this is something different. I've never done this before, but again, it had to be at an angle, so another interesting design there. And it has to be clearable underneath, so the boats can go through. But yeah, that was that one. To our left over there, we have Winter's been terraforming that a little, so he's going to be building something around here and joining it up to the path as well, which is cool. As we peek over here, we see Tim. He's the server owner. That's his. That was his starter base, his starter castle. That's quite a cool little castle. I think I've remarked on it in videos before. And yeah, we've got Spawn and Inky's listed on there, but also in the distance from there is Sam's. So Sam's is actually further out past Inky's from Spawn, so makes for a that'll make for a good connection through that as well. So this is actually a tunnel that I built with Dills. I did this in the creative world and then brought it over. It's just a long tunnel, really. Nothing exciting about it other than yeah, I built it with Schematica. So, sorry, Lightmatica schematics. And also the bridge, this bridge leading on to spawn, which is, I think, actually quite a nice bridge that I've put together here. So we'll take a quick look at that. So yeah, this is a bridge that I designed in the creative world and then brought over with schematics. Yeah, travelling up through spawn, we go up this path here. You can see a rather large ruined pool in the distance there. And going up here we have another bridge that I put in, so let's show you this one quickly. This is an arch bridge, just to connect the village up. I like, if I'm building these pathways, I like to try and connect points of interest, and even going through a village that's no longer claimed makes this interesting. So this was an early village that somebody had fenced off, but I think it was Hurricane and he said that they weren't using it anymore. So it's actually been rechristened Chickenville, because the chickens are rather taken over here, and even honouring them on the post there. So yeah, that's Chickenville. Going down the stairs here, we actually have a tunnel. So the idea is Inky's is over that way somewhere, but we had the idea of like tunneling to Inky's. So I thought initially I'd come around here, go up into the hills here, and then down and come through. But this artificial tunnel here was actually a very quick link to a massive natural tunnel that Inky found just digging through the cliff near her. A pathway she'd already put in, actually. So she just connected it up, and she's done this, like, you know, quite a large welcome area, which is nice, to welcome you to her base. And yeah, so this was just, it ended here, but she went, as soon as she went through here, she found this really cool large natural tunnel, or natural cave, sorry. So, yeah. But yeah, so this takes us out to Inky's base, and this is actually where, as far as we go for today. But there is land connecting us to Sam's, and Sam has said that he's going to put in some bridges and paths and connect up to the other side of Inky. So when that's in place, I'll do a full tour of that as well. But that is pretty much the paths update. I'll do another update for the boat race to show all the infrastructure changes I had to do for the boat race. But yeah, so I do hope you enjoyed this tour of the TerraChunks server and seeing the bases. I mean, I will go into more detail on these bases in other videos. I'm going to request tours of their bases, so I'll get the guys on and actually to tell you about them and what they've done. But I hope you enjoyed the content, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll be adding more soon. Bye for now.